Hello, and welcome back to our fall 2022 academic year. If you're like me, you're probably wondering, where did the summer go? But as we embark on this new year, I'm really excited and optimistic about the year ahead. Our Reach and Rally strategic plan is setting a course for efforts that achieve our mission of providing equitable access to education that leads to economic mobility and personal fulfillment. And I'm really proud of the great work you have done so far. And soon you'll be invited to our first annual rallies starting this October to celebrate our accomplishments, tweak our strategies, and look ahead. More on that to come. Now, as we enter a semester with new opportunities, we have to acknowledge that we're still facing challenges. And I know an area of great challenge for each of you and your families is dealing with the challenges of inflation given our low salaries. In the state budget that was recently passed, there was a little more salary increase provided than we were originally scheduled to receive, 3.5% instead of 2.5%, but we still have a long way to go to address our salary issues. You know that, I know that. And so while I'm disappointed that the amount was not more, we'll work to keep moving forward the momentum to increase and hopefully see better results in the future. As we move into this new semester, I'm looking forward, as I know each of you are, to seeing and meeting students on campus who are full of energy and anticipation of the knowledge they're going to gain, the skills they're going to learn, to being involved in our college community. And in true Wake Tech fashion, we'll continue to build on the foundation where students come for a chance to transform their lives with programs and training opportunities that allow them to climb their career ladder as high as they want to take it. Wake County consistently ranks at or near the top as one of the best places to live in the nation and to work, and is one of the fastest growing communities, metropolitan regions and counties in the nation. I like to say that Wake County runs on Wake Tech. You probably hear me say that a lot because our programs create the talent pipeline that our employers need and the ladders that our students need to reach those opportunities. From healthcare to IT and biotech to construction and engineering technologies, hospitality, culinary, Wake Tech graduates, with the skills that they learn from you, are at the heart of our community. Now, you'll be hearing a lot more about how Wake County runs on Wake Tech this fall as we ask voters to approve what would be a next bond for us, a $350 million Wake Tech Workforce Forward bond to enable us to strategically grow and enhance our offerings for our future. Recent bond funding we can see is already having a significant impact for Wake Tech and our community. Our automotive programs have already doubled in size thanks to the addition of the Hendricks Center for Automotive Excellence on our northern campus. Our new Lilly Center for Science and Technology is home to the new Wake Early College of Information and Biotechnologies, our partnership with Wake County Public Schools opening in August. And the workforce training that's taking place there is not only impacting our opportunities for youth, but it's also serving as an attraction for more companies to locate here in Wake County. And if you're driving up and down I-87, you will notice that our new Eastern Campus, East Wake 4.0 as we call it, is quickly coming out of the ground. The first two buildings are already under construction, the others under design, and construction will start soon. We're really excited about this new strategic location for our college, not only in the place of our county, the part of our county that has the greatest education need, but it's also the fastest growing region, not only of Wake County, but of all of North Carolina. Wendell last year had over 19% growth in 1 year, and Zebulon was the second fastest growing town in North Carolina. So we're strategically locating where there will be growth and where there is need. So with the next bond funding, Wake Tech continues to grow, but grow strategically to support the strategic growth of our community, Wake County. And I'm so appreciative and thankful for the great support that Wake County leaders, our county commissioners and business leaders have given to support our role in that strategic growth. So as we look across our campuses with the support of our current bond funding, you can see that we're growing not only strategically in the places where we need to be, but further in the fields where opportunity rests in our community for our future. And that's why leaders in our community, our county commissioners, business leaders, and others are supporting the continued strategic growth of Wake Tech. And we hope our voters in Wake County will support that as well as Wake Tech continues to strategically grow for our county and our community's future. The first area, Wake Tech's #1 priority in the future bond, is healthcare and wellness. Now, not only is our county's population increasing, it's getting older as well, which means additional investments in this area are vital to our county's quality of life. And uniquely in partnership with Wake County and Wake Med, Wake Tech will significantly expand our Perry Health Sciences campus. In fact, a new health and education district will be created that'll allow Wake Tech to build a new simulation hospital and to expand our college's nursing and imaging programs and add new healthcare programs. Areas that we see like mental health, physical therapy, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy. This is just a first step in a long-range plan that will replace what are 50-year-old buildings on that site, but moreover create with Wake Med and with county facilities a new health and education district, creating a campus environment in that region and also allowing for the growth of that New Bern corridor into that health and education district. We're really excited that Wake Tech is a cornerstone, a key part of that, and our bond funding in the next bond will be initial steps in the creation of that new district. Our next priority is a permanent home for education and workforce training facilities in the booming southwestern area of Wake County. Now, as you know, we already have a campus in that region, our Western Wake campus, but it is a challenge for us because it's a leased facility in a shopping center that has accessibility challenges, particularly parking, which is, if you've tried to park there, can be challenging and is challenging for our students. Now, that is a very strategic area of our community where we need to be and need to grow. The question is, how do we grow? So we have worked for the last couple of years to identify and to acquire this summer over 30 acres of land right where Apex and Holly Springs come together in a very strategic part of the county, where Highway 55, US 1, and the new North Carolina 540 Triangle Expressway all come together. Remarkable accessibility in an area of our community that will be important for growth. Cary is today the 7th largest city in North Carolina. Apex is one of the 10 fastest growing cities in the United States with more than 50,000 people. And Holly Springs is booming in terms of technology employment. The new Fujifilm site, Amgen, also Securus expansion, and then right down the road, just 15 miles away in Chatham County, is the Moncure site where the very significant new VinFast electric vehicle facility will be, and where we've been asked to provide as much training support with our partners at Central Carolina as we can provide. That area of growth is a place where we have to strategically reorient our current facilities so that we can help grow and create the kind of job training and educational opportunities for folks to gain those jobs that are already in that region and as that region grows. So we're excited that our county commissioners have worked with us to acquire 35 acres of land strategically located where we can relocate that western campus and enhance the workforce training and science and other types of programs, culinary and hospitality for the long term, that we can create new homes for in the next few years. And finally, we talked about the Health and Education District. Well, our RTP campus is becoming more and more a technology education district. Recently, this past summer, we sold 34 acres of land there for a new high school, which will be located contiguous with the campus. We also are starting with our Wake County Public School partners, as I mentioned, the new early college for information and biotechnologies on that campus. And we're working very diligently on some unique university partnerships, more on that to come. So RTP, that area and that campus is growing as a technology education hub, and part of our bonds would support the next building on that campus for the creation of that hub. An emphasis further on life science and biotechnology, and also information technologies with a particular focus on security, cybersecurity, which is a booming area in our region and in our country, but also one of the fastest growing program areas at our college. So those three projects form the hub of our key strategic projects moving forward. First and foremost, healthcare is a priority, relocation of our western campus to support the significant job and population growth there, and continued support of the growth of the RTP campus in strategic technology areas. Now, that's not the only areas of support with bond funding. You would see significant infrastructure and renovation supports across our campuses, particularly with an emphasis on Southern Campus, where many of our facilities have become dated. So the bond funding as we move forward is important both for our strategic future, growing healthcare, growing in Southwest, growing in technology, but also renovating, repairing, and providing some of the badly needed maintenance and renovations in some of our older buildings in our southern and other campuses. So to wrap up, I've spent a little more time today going over our strategic development growth as it relates to campuses and facilities. Not because that's the most important, but you'll hear more about that in terms of the bond campaign in the fall, which we hope you'll support, and we hope that and believe our county will support. The reason we believe that is because what we know is that the people of this county, the leaders of this county, support Wake Tech and see Wake Tech as not only the community college, but as their community's college. They see us as part of core to the strategic, smart growth of our community, a growth that allows for prosperity for all in all the communities of Wake County. I want to thank you for what you're doing to make that mission, that vision come alive, to provide equitable access to education that's transforming lives in our county and throughout our region. In just a few days, you'll have that same opportunity to impact significant numbers of new lives. I think we'll have a record number of new students showing up here in the fall, and for many of them, they're going to have trepidation and anxiety. But what we know is we can count on that they'll see your smiles, you will support them, you will rally around them, and because of that, they'll be able to succeed and prosper in this community. Thank you again for being with us, for starting a new year at Wake Tech. Again, I'm excited about this year. I hope you are too, and I'm excited that you're with us this year as we begin the 2022 academic year at Wake Tech Community College.